Hello. I never run out of ideas for video or other content. I wish I could, but my mind is just doesn't work this way. I have thousands of ideas and actually all of them are practical and applicable. And in this video, I want to teach you how to do it. So this is a golden button project or project golden button. In this series of streams, I'm sharing with you how to reach 1 million subscribers. And in this video today, I am sharing with you one of the elements of the strategies is coming up with useful content that will add your network, the networks to you, and you will be able to convert this content later in other products like books or courses. I'll share with you the strategy how to have thousands of ideas. You will understand what principle to use even if you don't use AI. Although I'm using AI for idea generation, but not because I don't have ideas, but because it just speeds up the process when I direct AI on how to do it. So that's what I want to share with you today. So without any other delay, let us just jump straight away into our drawing board and remember what we have discussed in the last stream when I spoke with you about the content pillars. Before I go there, don't forget to subscribe. Look, my channel is not growing, and what does it mean? It means that I'm on the plateau. So I keep developing. I don't worry about this, but you should worry. Why? Because channel not growing means our community is not growing. Our community is not growing. We have not enough friends. We just have 134 friends. Thank you for someone who just subscribed, and we have 134 subscribers. You cannot comment on the stream without being subscribed as well, so ensure you subscribe and comment because it helps to spread the word, to share this information. So be kind and write comments and share this content, and also be active. Without further ado, I have no idea what does it mean. I just hear it everywhere. I need to check it. Let us go straight away to the drawing, and I'm just reminding to you what we discussed because it's important. In content pillars, we have spoken about this strategy of writing, focusing on what problem is and how do you plan to solve this problem. And we said that it's important for you to understand for generation of ideas this system, because everything is connected. If you miss one stream, you cannot understand the next one. That's why I'm emphasizing that we need to repeat some things. So we spoke about the content that has to be content pillars. They have to be built on a process that people need to go through for transformation. So we said transformation is a change that happens between points A and point B. Point A is when people are in zero. The point B is where they achieve their goals, some kind of goal. I had an example of my own goal, and then I said you just have to come up with 5, 4, 7 steps that will help people to go from point 0 to the I said here public figure. That's my system, but you have to have another transformation, and you have to do a research and understand what makes people go through this process, what steps they have to take, and what issues do they have when they are going through this process. So this will become your content pillars. You will have a step 1, which I showed you the example, step 2, step 3, step 4, 5, and after taking these steps practically, people will achieve this result. And as you understand, the result is not like one video result. You watch one video and you reach a result. It's a system that they have to go through to achieve this result. So this is how you build your content pillars. Go and watch this previous video if you haven't watched, because you will not understand what I'm talking about here. Now I'm jumping into the next step. So after understanding the content pillars, you will be generating ideas for each of the content pillars. And how do you do this? And it doesn't mean that you have to create, for example, you have 5 topics, and it doesn't mean that you have to talk all your life about those 5 topics. So those 5 topics, for instance, like content pillars that you have decided to release, those are not topics, those are steps. Those are practical achievements and milestones that people need to have. So every achievement, every milestone. So let me draw it again. So there is a point A, there is a point B, and there are steps. And I will say always 5, but there can be like more. 5, 7. I suggest you not to go more than 5 is best, but you can have 7, or here I have 6. So there will be step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, and step 6. And those are content pillars, not topics, which means that you have to help your people to go through the steps, which are milestones on itself. Each step on itself, it has like thousands of topics, hundreds of topics. What topics they consist of? They consist of how to do this, to achieve this, to go through these steps, how to, and what problems you will have on the way. So to achieve this, which problems you will have. And when you ask yourself these questions, is how people have to do these steps. How do I explain this from different angles, from different perspectives? And then when you explained, you will see that people will have problems with going through what you explain. So you will then show how to overcome the obstacles, because you might not even understand what problems and obstacles people will have, but as far as you concentrate on it and you develop the content, you will see what problems people are dealing with. Because today I'm focusing on explaining to you how to create thousands of content topics without even looking into AI. But with AI, at the end of this video, if you watch till the end, I'll tell you how to do it with AI also, but just understand the system. So the milestone number 1 is, it will have the steps, also the sub steps and problems. And then same will be with the milestone 2. All this is required for people to get to their destination. So I'm just drawing. So those all these lines is problems, solutions, some directions, instructions, different forms. It can be in different format. How do you explain how to get there? But the main idea is that, listen to me now closely, because it's very important, that you are the leader. You are the leader. And only when you are the leader, you can be creating like thousands of different topics. Because a thinking of a leader is a thinking of a solution seeker. The person who shows the way, looks for solutions, how to get from point A to point B. Other people are following this path. And this is where you will find thousands of different topics to talk about on your YouTube channel if you are a leader. You don't have to be born a leader. You just have to develop into a leader. How do you develop into a leader? You just take responsibility for taking people from point A to point B. That's all. So if you take responsibility for taking people from here to here, you become a leader, and you envision, research, and develop the path for them to go from there to there in shortest, most convenient time. And that's all. That's all. So I could end the video over here, right? Because I already explained how to do it. But don't worry, let us break it down, and I will explain to you on my example how do I do it, so you will pick up some ideas. And while you're watching, I will ask you to please write takeaways. Don't leave this live stream without writing at least one takeaway, one idea that you are having. Give me a feedback about what helps you, because this will also become my content. So that's why it's important that you are sharing what helps you, what doesn't, what challenges you. So if you're ready, let's go. And I'll share with you how do I plan my content. So you could, I just literally will go into my channel and show you the content plan that I have. And I want you to understand that content pillars, they are not topics. In each content pillar, there is a topic. So let me just switch to my channel. So that, and I go into playlists so that you can see. Here you go. What's playlists is what you see usually in your timeline or in your home page when you look for what to watch. So you can usually see that there is some kind of consistency. So, oh, sorry, I don't have, in this place, I don't have a drawing board, so I need to switch. Sorry about that. Give me a second. You know why do I say sorry about that all the time? Because if I say sorry about that, then it's easy to find in the to find what to cut out by searching in transcription. Then I know what to cut out because I'm just looking for sorry about that. So that's a quick takeaway for you. So just a second. Just a second. This is much better. This is much better. I can draw here. So this is my channel, and I'm showing you my playlists because this is practically showing you how to create thousands of topics. And let me go through what I have here and explain to you how do I plan all of this and why I never run out of ideas. One of the reasons, of course, it is predisposition or ADHD or predisposition for that runs in my family, but it also can be helpful to you. My mind never goes quiet, but if you don't have any kind of stuff like this, like ADHD, it still will be helpful to you. So you will be able to organize your mind or find ideas. So let me go through. So you can see that I have some courses here, yeah? Some courses. So this is a course, free course. You can go and check it out. There is another. This is playlist with the 2 courses inside. I decided to do one big playlist. And there is another one is... and another one is this one. Those are courses, okay? And now I will take another color and show you where are the programs with the topics that are based on content pillars. So you can see impactful life strategy. I will explain to you what this is about and how it falls into the categories, different categories. Creators deep dive, I will explain to you what it is. And then Project Golden Button as well. What else? Maybe this is a new one. So what I have here, I have a series of videos that is called Impactful Life Strategy. What is it about? It is because I help people to become public figures. So from point A to point B in my transformation, I need to help people to become public figures. One of the milestones for public figures can be dominating in social media and YouTube. So for people to dominate there, they need to have a strategy. So and they need to have not only the strategy of dominating in social media, they have to be generally they have to have generally live strategy. Without live strategy, anything that you do on social media, on YouTube, is not going to be lasting, because you can see that many YouTubers are quitting. Why they are quitting? The reason they are quitting is that they start finding different direction, because what they were doing on YouTube was not part of their life strategy. So they have reached a lot of like, they had subscribers, they had income from their channels, but it's not aligned to their life goal, and we don't want to create for something that is not aligned with our life goal. And that's why we need to have our life strategy. And why do I say impactful? Is because you build your life in a way for it to be impactful, which includes social media and stuff like this. That's why with this green color here, I have highlighted that impactful life strategy is one of the topics. So if I go back here to my drawing board, what you will see that I have here the question of a mission. This one, a question of a mission. It has just one topic over here. Do you see? One topic. So in this playlist, I have like 8 videos, but they are all on one topic. They are not different topics. One topic, which is mission, life strategy, planning your life. So I understood that people, they need to plan their life, to understand what they want to do, who they want to impact, and things like that. And when I understood that they need to have this information, how to plan their life, it's not enough to just say, you know what, for you to impact on a high scale on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, wherever, you need to have the mission and planning of your life. So just go and plan and come back. I cannot say this. I have to explain how to plan. I have to explain which steps to take. So I'm breaking down this topic into 8 different videos where I explain different phases of planning and actually taking people through this process. So it takes me 8 videos for now. And these 8 videos are supposed to take people to the result. So this is where it's important to show you the following. It's not that you are just inventing different topics to talk on one subtopic. So I mean, it doesn't mean that you just invent thousands of subtopics. You need to ensure that people will be taken through the process. So they will have to have process. This is again point A here, but here will be, they go to the process. I think I write it like this, process. And after the process, what has to happen with people? They have to have a tangible result. After going through your process, they have to reach a tangible result, and I will explain. So it doesn't mean that they can touch the result, but they can surely say that they had transformed. That's important. So this is what has to be part of your content plan. Every time you create a series of videos, so let's say I decided that on the mission and life planning, I need to have, let's say, 8 videos. So it will be 8 videos that are connected. They are not separate videos, they are connected. They are important to go through every video. You don't go through one and decide that you go into third one after this. So they have to be interconnected. They are like a course. They are not course yet, but they are like course because they bring you to what? To tangible result. And this tangible result they will get after going through this process. So this is a process. This is a process, and at the end they get a tangible result. So video 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't need ChatGPT to explain you these things. You don't need ChatGPT to outline those videos. What you need to understand is you as an expert, you as a leader, how do you take people through this process and what do you explain? So just one topic takes you already to 5, 6 videos, maybe more, maybe there will be 8 videos. So let me go back to the channel. So you see, I have this impactful life strategy. There is 7 videos, and it's still going, so there will be approximately 8. Now, you can see the project golden button, which is here, which is, let me change the color so that you can see it better. Let me put yellow. So the project golden button over here, this is the one you are watching. And I didn't just put this video that you're watching right now, how to make content, just to attract views. I am taking people through the process. People who are following me, I'm taking through the process for them to have a tangible result. So Project Golden Button is the videos, a series of videos that are designed for you to get a result. So let me give you show you the example. So here is the series of videos. So you see, nothing is random over here. Everything is thought out why it's there. You see, so I talk about where to get resources for YouTube, number 1. Then I'm explaining that you have to have the strategic plan. You cannot just go and produce every day. It's not going to have give result. You will burn out. And I'm talking here about phase 1 of the 1 million subscriber building channel building. Then there is a phase 2, phase 3, which include different things like when to grow your team, when to monetize and things like this. So phase 4, 5 and stuff like this. And then if you scroll, there is one that is unrelated. I'm just sharing my things I have found when I streamed 40 streams. But if we continue here, the system is consistent, the system is interconnected. Then we're talking about content pillars, which is yesterday, and today we talk about never running out of content ideas, because if you have content pillars, then you have to produce content ideas. And of course, you see that you have, from strategy, you have steps to actually producing content. And I don't need to explain to you how to write content, how to write scripts, how to record videos, how to do this stuff, because I actually already have done it. And there is, if we go to the courses, if we go to courses, you can see that there is a course on how to plan, record short videos, and this is the beginning to teach you how to create content for the sorry about that. Again, sorry about that means that I will cut it out. So there is a course that helps you to set up the light, create your lights if necessary, script formulas, create a pre-production, prepare like workflow, video makeup and confidence on camera, performance, things like this. And then there is another one, which is video editing. This is my editor who created a course for you to edit videos. So you see, everything here is interconnected, but it's not just random videos. They are not random. Those videos are all part of the system. They are all connected. So you find your mission, how do you want to influence, then you go to system building for your YouTube, and then when you've built out the system, what do you want to produce, you got ideas like which you want to put in your videos, and then you can go and actually learn how to produce videos, how to perform in front of the camera, how to edit videos. And the next steps is I'm teaching you how to convert this video content into books and courses, so that you don't have only videos, only like you don't produce on YouTube just to earn money, because it will make you burn out. You will chase trends, you will chase what is the next big topic you have to talk about, and as a result you are not going to chase your mission. And what is your mission? Your mission is to bring a transformation into people's lives. It doesn't mean that you are like someone crazy who wants to change the world and like obsessed with changing other people. No, it's not about that. It's about you bringing solutions for those people who struggle with something and they are actually waiting for you. That's why we say mission, because they are waiting for you. You are like missionary there. You are like on mission to help those people. That's why you have to start with the mission, because people are waiting for you, and because you have such a mindset, they will be searching for your content. They will eventually find your content, and you will get the payment you want, you need for your life. You will get it. So this approach of looking first for what's trendy, what to create to attract more views, this approach is not correct approach. It's not long lasting approach. You will burn out. But if you go from the other side, thinking about what's your mission, who you want to help, then you pave out the path for your followers, for people who will follow your instructions, your guidance, your help. You become a leader for them. You become a leader because you lead the way, you show how to go through it, and all the content that you are creating is for this. And this content is what becomes legacy, because you transform people through this content. And this content can be YouTube videos that you can convert them into books. You can convert the whole series. Let's say we spoke about the impactful life strategy playlist that I have. I can convert it. Can't I convert it in the book? Of course I can make a book out of it. So I can make a book out almost every playlist. Like Project Golden Button, why not having a book about this? Productive Creator, there will be a series of videos, it's just one. But why not making a book out of this? Not only a book, why not making course out of this? Although this playlist is already as a course, but the course, it has different structure. The courses, they have to be shorter, they have to be straight to the point, they have to have a specific milestones and results that you have to achieve in your during your course. So the course, they have little bit different strategy from playlist. But it can be converted later. So you see, there is like enormous amount of ideas that you can come up with if you focus not on creating random content and searching for what is trendy right now and what everyone is doing, but when you are creating the content that transforms. And with every video that you are creating, you learn what other problems people will have. And now, when you understand this, and when you can plan out this, and when you can imagine what is the path of your client, you just need to write it down. And when you have it, then you can discuss with ChatGPT. This is what I want to do. These are the steps that I want people to take. What problems they will take on those steps on the way. What should I teach them? So when you approach with this, when you have this approach, then ChatGPT will be much more helpful, or any other AI. I'm using ChatGPT. But you see, here I have explained to you how do you find the content even without ChatGPT. By the way, the same content can be converted on podcast later. So it's not only that you create unique content, it's not only that, but also you are repurposing it in books, in video, in courses, in podcasts. You are repurposing it. Even anything, I don't know, like what else will be popular very soon. You can always convert it, repurpose it. What, I don't know, movies you will be creating, maybe, who knows, maybe you will make documentaries out of those, I don't know, there are educational documentaries. Maybe you will be doing a separate channel with just documentaries. So you see, there is no problem in content. If you are a leader, you have to be a thought leader before you are recognized as a thought leader. And some students, they are saying, and what if this is already somewhere explained, if people already explain this? Yeah, people already explain this, but you are providing your perspective on how do you see it. And maybe there will be 1 or 2 tweaks in the content that you are providing, but those are going to be tweaks from the perspective that you want to help your people who are following you to go from point A to point B faster. So imagine that someone wants to just start a YouTube channel, and you would say, I don't want to create a course about how to edit videos, or because there are so many already courses about how to edit videos. Yes, but those courses on how to edit videos, do they complement your path of your follower? So you have to envision the path of the follower, and your products that you are creating, including video content, they have to be oriented on maximally most efficient way for your follower to reach to the point B, to get the transformation they want. Either it is a big transformation from point A to point B, like from zero to public figure, as the transformation that I take people to, or maybe different, but in any transformation you put this process in, and it will make you a lot of content. You will not run out of the content because of this. So what do you think about this? Share ideas you have. So I want you to understand that you need to stop creating random content, and of course there will be trends that you can hop on and hype on them. Only do this if they are related to your path of the client. Don't hop on random trends. Imagine that your content is like bricks, and your foundation is your mission. The building that you are building is actually the solution for your people, the transformation. And every content is a brick. So I would say that every playlist that you have is going to be, so every playlist would be something like a wall, element of your building. Every brick is a video. Don't make random videos, and you will see how you will never run out of ideas. I have thousands of ideas. I don't know when I'll find time to put them in to live, and that's why I do live streams for this golden project, Golden Button, because I don't have another time to record videos every day apart of like sitting in front of the camera and just streaming it live. That is why. What do you think about that? What are you going to do? Are you going to sit and plan out your content pillars? And I want to tell you that my this playlist Golden Button project Golden Button is rounding up. I think I already said it in the previous live stream, but I'm going to do one more stream. It's going to be one more stream where I'm going to show you how do I plan it all in Notion, how all this what I explained to you is planned in Notion, how can you apply it to yourself. And the first season of Project Golden Button is going to be rounded up, and I will try to put it all in the workbook, in the book, so that you can get the book. And after this I'll proceed into making a course out of it. So it's not going to be the same playlist, it's going to be recorded course, which is going to be a little bit more economic in terms of time, how much you need to watch, very precise on what exactly to do, which steps to follow, and leading to a specific result. So that is what is going to be. Well, I don't see you writing comments. It's very unfortunate. I think in this case I'm going to round it up. Usually I answer the questions, but now I think I'm done with this topic. I think I have covered everything I have. So lead in your niche, become a leader. You will never run out of ideas. I have thousands of them. And if you want to see how do I turn those problems into specific topics to discuss with my audience, you can go to this playlist that to this video that I add here about 100 problems list, and it's part of the course on stories, part of the course on digital product creation, and you will find there the steps to go through to actually make 100 problems list, and this is going to be basis for your content. But as I promised, today we spoke without AI, how to do it without AI, and I promise that I will give you the direction how to do it with AI. So there was here, the link was here. Thank you for watching. It will be a great pleasure if you join me tomorrow in the deep dive project. What is deep dive? Creators Deep Dive program is the program where I test different concepts and I see which concept is let's say sticks with the viewers, with you guys, which concept is interesting to me to develop further, and I see if I include it into the system, so that it's going to be a separate topic. So I talk about random topics there in deep dive, but they are about psychological obstacles that are coming into life of creator and stop creator from reaching goals, being consistent, motivated, things like that. So see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining. Write what you think about what I have shared today in the comments, and share this video again and again. Thank you very much, and ciao, cacao.